I do have a question for you regarding a mother's, Catherine. She said, how can I heal my 21-year-old son who has autism and ADHD?
Very difficult. The number one causes are the childhood vaccines. But in his book, Stop Autism Now, Dr. Bruce Fife, he gives some really good strategies. And it's get those carbohydrates down, get those refined sugars out, more fiber proteins. And he says supplement with the coconut oil because the coconut breaks down in the body to ketones, and ketones are neuroprotectors, neurohealers. And there's a herb called St. John's wort, and its specific is nourishing the nerves. So any nervous system problems, the St. John's wort can be taken.
Yeah, I did that when I was living with chronic nerve pain. So St. John wort was every day. Right. Yeah, very helpful.
Right. I've got one more question for you, but before I get to it, do you have any other questions for Barbara before we get to my last one?
I had a fire round if we could do that.
If you could, yeah, absolutely.
Yes or no, true or false type of thing.
Yeah, go for it.
I saw you do it on another podcast. I found it very enjoyable to watch. I think it was in Texas you did it.
Hang it.
Liver cleansers. Are they unnecessary because the liver cleanses itself?
I wouldn't say it's unnecessary. In some cases it is. Some livers are quite toxic.
Amen. Seed oils. Are they okay in moderation or should you completely avoid them?
Totally avoid them.
Amen.
Toxic, dangerous.
We don't need supplements if we eat a healthy whole food diet.
I agree, but you hear a touch of hesitation. Sometimes supplements may be necessary for certain conditions, but I myself don't take any.
Love that. Is it dangerous to fast for more than 24 hours without medical supervision?
No, it's not dangerous. We've forgotten what danger is. Sorry, don't get me started on that one.
Do you fast at all?
If I fast, it'll be the time-restricted eating. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, and often I don't eat again till the next day. And because I have such a heavy schedule, and because I'm such a light lady, I need nourishment.
Last one. I won't get this one. You can't fully heal until you address the emotional or spiritual root.
That certainly can be a factor. There are some books written that claim it's the source of all disease, but I have learned in my many years on this planet never to be absolute.
If I can just take 20 seconds of your time, I apologise for interrupting this clip. If you'd like to support Turning Point Australia and what we're doing to help keep the lights on and keep the work going moving forward, please check out our website at tpaust.com.au. We've got a range of merchandise, whether it's the Make Australia Great Again hat, whether it's the other shirts that we have, or the educational maps that we have. Please go and support. If you don't want to buy any merch, that's fine. You can also support us by buying us a coffee and becoming a regular subscriber for as little as $4 a month. I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you so much.
And there's a Bible principle, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So that if there is an issue, you will hear of it because the person will speak of it. And it is true that in many cases, not in all, but in many cases, some emotional and spiritual issues need to be addressed.
And then I do have one more.
Yeah, shoot, mate, yeah.
Just from my community who absolutely adore you, knowing what's going on here in our society, in government, in medical side of things, the question is, what gives you the most hope of what you're currently seeing?
What gives me the most hope is I got a lot of hope yesterday and today. On my morning walk, we're stopped by tradesmen. In the restaurant, the floor manager. And then to come to the protest today, about 300 people there. They're excited. They're excited because there is something else. And that gives me hope. And in the Bible, and I think it's Isaiah 60, it says, "Arise and shine, for thy light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon thee. Behold, darkness covers the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall uprise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Gentiles shall come to thy light, kings to the brightness of thy rising." I love that verse because there is a lot of darkness, but the people are rising. And, I've been invited into the palaces of kings.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm done. Thank you.
Well, look, thank you for the quick fire. Look, I've got to get you out of here, but before you leave, I just want to get your quick hot take of this photo when you saw RFK basically with Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Donald Trump Jr., and the Speaker of the House eating Maccas. And RFK wrote, the diet starts on Monday. Did your heart sink as much as mine, or did you kind of give him a bit of a leeway, or?
Well, it does sink a bit, but I never jump to conclusions.
Okay.
Maybe they hadn't eaten all day and it was all they could have. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe they just ate the lettuce.
Right. Well, look, we spared you. I was gonna rock up with some Frango's burgers, some greasy Frango's burgers, because I know you guys haven't had a chance to eat anything since you came from the protests, but you are late for dinner, so I apologize to the Heart Party people. But Barbara, I want to thank you for your work. I want to thank Michael, of course, for what he's doing. While you were away, Michael, I was complimenting you, so you're not going to hear it again. You're going to have to watch the podcast. But I want to thank both of you for what you're doing. I do consider it a service to this country, what you're doing, and whether it be health, whether it be politics, bringing the parties together. And I just want to thank you to continue doing what you're doing. And I'm going to leave all the links to your social media in the description, and Mitch's as well. Obviously, your retreat as well that you guys do up the coast. And I salute you. Let's make Australia healthy again. Thank you so much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed this particular clip. If you want to support this show and keep the lights on and support everything we're doing at Turning Point Australia, please head to tpaust.com.au, where we've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got maps. And if you don't want to buy any merch, that's perfectly fine. If you want to just buy maybe a cup of coffee a month, for as little as $4 a month, you can help us get a small, long black to actually support the show and actually keep things going. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.